Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today I have a surprise. Actually, this is a surprise for my mother. So this is a new tangle. I called it Snowflake Seeds. And I'm giving mom credit for it. So this is by CZT Cherie Hartwick. Her first tangle. I'm publishing it. And there we go. I'm hearing her voice in my head. Oh no, oh no, oh yes. So here's the story. Here's the story, and I'll write this up at some point. I was doing a class and using the tangle dandelion seeds from CZT Suzanne McNeil, and realizing, gosh, if we just do a little something. I mean, these kind of look like snowflakes. And as I was chatting with my mom, and she says, "Well, sure, just put just some V's in there, and there you go. It looks like snowflakes." And I'm like, "That's brilliant." So I don't feel like I could take credit for this. I have to give the credit where the credit is due, and so that's why, Mom, you are getting the credit for this one, and it's really cool. So here's how it goes. It's easy. All right. So going to start off with a cross. And, of course, you decide how big, how small you want to go. Then cross the cross. Now, in the original dandelion seeds, she kind of, goes and makes extra, lines in between. And of course, that's something that if you want to, go crazy, go crazy. It's fine. Then, at the ends of all of these, we'll put some orbs. And pretty easy so far. And then we're just going to add some V's. So in each stem, and you can decide how they're placed. I always find it helpful if I get the point of the V. It really, if I think of it as two straight lines, which is usually what I like to do, then it works a lot better. And just, like I said, scattered around. And this is essentially it. This is maybe, well, no, I think there's at least a couple more that are Quickie or Zentangle Quickies out there. So that's essentially it. But, and when I had used this before, what we had fun with, and I think we might have been using this on a black tile, and what we had fun with it, you could do it on a white tile or a black tile if you want to dress it up, is, so we can add some gold. I'm just trying to go every other one. Now, the challenge when you're using a jelly roll is that sometimes it goes over, and then I'm going to use some silver. And now I'm hearing Burl Ives in my head. You're welcome if you are too, if you know exactly the tune I'm thinking about. I think it's on Rudolph. But anyway, so if you use the jelly roll or any gel pen, like some of these, they go over the black. So just go back and and touch up where you need to. Now I will just share this as well. Doing it on white on black is, why not? It's a snowflake, and right now, and the reason that I thought of doing this is because this is not our first snow of the year here in Michigan, but it is the first time that we've had snow plows out. So and salt trucks, and I'm like, oh, goody. I'm thinking too, you could alternate with the length of these. if you want to. Well, and actually, you know what? I don't even need to do it in that color, because if I do similarly, we'll do some silver. I just want to show you how neat it looks, you know, on the black. And then we'll add some gold. And you know what other, oh, you know what? Never mind the gold. But wait. Blue. And, oh yeah, you can kind of see that on the camera. Sometimes on this camera it doesn't, the colors don't always show up. And then I have one more little tidbit that I decided to put on my step out. Ooh, and so this would be fun too. We'll just do V's. On some of them, when I was playing with some variations, and I did put it on the step out, you know, you don't have to just do V's. So like sometimes I did, you know, had a, oh, this is what, yeah. Distracted myself enough to not remember, oh yeah, I'm alternating these colors. I had enough room on one where I decided to put an orb in, so I had a V up a little higher. Well, let's see if I can, let's play with that here. I'll put one down low, then I'll come back with the blue, so up high. And you know, if you've been following me, if you've been on some of my classes, you know, I like easy is good. Not being not being a trained artist or anywhere even close to that. I like to have fun and have things simple, so that way we can all enjoy it and see how cool that looks. Now let me show one additional item, and I don't know that I'll do it on that one. I think I'll do it on this. Is the aura. Sometimes it's just really neat to add an aura to your end project. It's just a really neat finishing touch. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start here around. Oh, I'm going to go the other direction though. All right, so I'm coming around and then just kind of aura-ing, you know, around all the points. Not being real specific. And then for those that are new, an aura is essentially tracing. And then we work to do the contours. This is kind of, I guess it's kind of it's a loose term, because sometimes we want, just depending on the tangle, we want to really outline the contour that we have. And then sometimes like this, it's just rounding it, like picturing that, there's, this buffer around the lines that we draw, and then we're just kind of outlining that. So however it helps to think about it, I just thought, well, this would be a really neat addition to this, and I thought about it as I was playing with it, and that looks really neat. So with that, this was extra fun to do, because I like to do surprises, especially to people that are special to me, and which makes it even extra special to my mom. So with that, if you enjoyed it, because now I'm starting to get all emotional, because I thank her for introducing me to this. It has released creativity in me that I didn't know I had. I feel like I conquered art class. I always felt like I was a failure at that, and I feel like I conquered it. And it's just an amazing art form, and I'm glad that her friend drug her to a class, and then she said, "Hey, I saw this thing that I really think you might like, and here you go." And I, like, oh, okay, sure, and gave it a try, and here we are, 9 years later, and having a lot of fun with Zentangle, and then being able to reach so many more people. We were certified in 2015, and then through all the mess that we've all been in and for the last couple of years has opened up this door to a lot of people. So I thank you all for watching as well. And with that, if you enjoyed the video, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. Would also, click like, share, all of that. Also, in the description section, you will find a link to the Step Out and links to connect with me. And if you'd like to, if you've not taken a class, would love to have you join us generally on Thursdays, unless there's, a holiday or something that comes up. Generally on Thursdays, I have a free class that I teach. I do have some paid ones as well, but all, information is on my website. Or feel free to just contact me, and I'll let you know. And on those Thursdays, you can meet Mom too, because she is my co-host, and we have a lot of fun together. There are some replays, so if you want to kind of see what it's like before, digging in, feel free to do that. We do have a lot of fun. So with that, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.